Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my everyone. My name is Amelia Putri with name 20233169. Okay, I will explain the intrusion detection system practicum report that I have worked on. Okay, the command above show sudo apt install portcentery. Portcentery is one of the intrusion detection system or IDS that function to detect suspicious activity, for example, port transfer or port scanning. After the installation process, we will run the sudo su command to log in as the root user, which has full access to system. This step is used to edit the portcentery default configuration for using the nano or ATC or default or portcentery command. In the image, we will check the service status on portcentery using the file or lib or system or portcentery or service command. The results show a symbolic link to our div or no or now where port entry is disabled by the system and thus not run automatically. In the image above, the user is setting portcentery to work in active detection mode on two types of TCP and UDP network protocols. The system is preparing to automatically maintain network security in the initial attack on port scanning. This configuration must be monitored so as not to block other connection. In the image, I am taking steps to increase security on the system by activating the detection feature for port scanning. In the picture, I'm taking steps to improve security on the system by activating the port scanning detection feature. In the picture, I am taking steps to improve security on the system by activating the port scanning detection feature. After, after configuration and updating the system, then we will run the systematical start portcentery service command. This command is used to display an error message confirm, confirming that the service on portcentery has been successfully started and is now ready to be used to monitor the network and detect suspicious port search. We have been able to configure port sentry to be automatically active in the image above. Port sentry has been successfully activated and is operating properly. The output and status and logs show that port sentry is active and monitoring the networks in detection mode and can identify and report suspicious port scanning activity. The two images above show a functional test a percentage which perform a network scan using Nmap, which is the type of activity that percentage should detect. The result on Nmap are displaying open and closed port on several local networks. In the image above, we will reconfirm the RX or default or percentage configuration display that we are editing. In the image above, there is a problem with the apt repository, which can cause failure in downloading the package. In the image above, we will confirm the success of creating a user and downloading the honeypot. In the image above, Porcentry function as an intrusion detection system or IDS used to detect and can block scanning on the network, while honeypot is a trap system designed to attract attention to attackers. In the image above, port century is configured to close the configuration to close the connection, block the IP, and record logs when a scan occurs. In the image above, I scan via IP address and port century records information such as time and type of scan TCP or UDP, and destination port is can be seen that IDEs can detect it. In the in the image above, honeypot is said to be effect target that will attract the attention of attackers and what they do will be recorded. After that, based on the system command, the honeypot record all analysis activities without endangering the system. In the image above, the system evaluates the attack log and increase the defense on the system. In the image above, we run the installation and configuration of the Cowrie as honeypot. In the image above, the system is in the initial configuration stack to perform Cowrie honeypot. The main purpose of performing this configuration is to learn and record attack activity in depth. By doing this configuration, we can monitor effort without getting direct risks to the main system. Then we will display the initial configuration on the Cowrie honeypot. It can be seen that the Cowrie the administrator struck to see the fake identity of the system and the storage location for this activity. As this tag is an important part of the implementation of an honeypot, this IDE which aims to monitor and record malicious activity. Next, we will configure it to resemble an SSH server which is equipped with support for compression, port forwarding, and SFTP. By using this, query is able to lure attacks to try various exploits that are recorded and analyzed by the security system. In the image above, the installation and configuration of the Cowrie honeypot has been successfully completed. Next, we will carry out the final process of the installation and execution of the Cowrie honeypot. In the process above, the Cowrie honeypot is running, which is monitoring security to imitate SSH and Telnet service. Cowrie is currently running in good condition and is ready to be used for security research, monitoring malicious activity, or threat intelligence analysis. The Cowrie honeypot has been successfully installed, configured, and run on the system. Cowrie runs on Python and the Twin State Framework version and use a JSON log format that support integration with security monitoring and analytics system. The honeypot SSH service is active on port and has generated an RSA pair and indicating that the system is ready to accept external connection for monitoring and detection suspicious activity. There were no errors during the initial initialization process, indicating that the honeypot is ready to be used to effectively record unauthorized access attempts. This honeypot can be a very useful tool in detection, studying, and analyzing attack pattern on a system as long as it operates in a secure and isolated environment. I have successfully tried to access the Corey honeypot via SSH connection to the address which is Corey default port. The system detected the honeypot SSH key fingerprint and the user approved it to be added to the list of known hosts. However, the SSL login attempt failed due to an authentication error, indication that the Cowrie system is functioning properly to deny an unauthorized access. This indicates the honeypot has been successfully set up and is able to receive and log connection attempts from outsiders, which is very important for security analysis and detection of potential intrusion in a network environment. The core honeypot successfully performed its function as a monitoring and attack trapping system by logging several failed SSH login attempts. The core log recorded several failed SSH login attempts. The login attempt from the IP address 127.0.0.1 to port 2222 using username and password combination such as Kauri. All of the attempts ended with a status of failed, indication that no credentials were successfully used to log in. This proves that Kauri is actively accepting connection, logging the Kauri active logging suspicious activity, and providing important data that can be used for network security analysis of research related to attacker behavior. That's all I can say. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.